Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now today, we won't be crashing, we're gonna be at base. What do we have planned? Some extensive, intense, maybe that's the wrong way to phrase this entire thing, but we've got some base building to do. We're upgrading some tech, we're gonna be expanding the base actually. We're gonna be expanding it with some tech, that's what we're gonna be doing. So we're gonna be expanding it out in that direction, and everything's gonna be tech-centric. It's gonna be tech structures, any of the other automated items that we need, we'll be grabbing those as well. Let's grab our, that's like 2000 and 2200 element that we have here. So that's what's going to be fueling our entire tech station that we're building up today. Just split this. We do also need to go and pick up our multi-tool BP from the community center, since we've got that. Trevor, my guy, how you doing? Glad to see you here. How's your day been? You had a good day? Oh, it's still early for you. you need to still have a good day. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll go pick up our BP first, and hopefully we don't crash, because I don't want to leave base midway through, and then we end up with that very annoying situation that we had yesterday, where we just ended up in a crash loop whenever we left base. So we'll go to the community center. Oh, we can just TP to the community center actually. We don't need to fly there. We'll TP there. We grab our blueprint, which we won in the snap of the week competition. Then we come back here, put some of them to sell depending on the price of it. Oh no, we won't put them to sell now. We still need crafting potions and stuff before we do that. So let's go to the, I think it's this one. Yep, community center. Teleport to it, yeah. Alright, and now need to find our name. Where would it be? Where would it be? There we go. It's not that pun clearly. I need to check my Discord chat real quick. See if I can find this pun. Okay. Let's see. So, who would have sent me this? Maybe Sun? Or was it... I think it was one of the other admins that sent me the code. Let me search pin on Discord here. Pin messages. And... it's not that one. Just bear with me for a little bit while I find this code. Did it. Who there's a Doom, I think there's Doom. No, I don't think there's Doom. Optimus maybe. Alright, let's see. Nope, not Optimus. Okay, let me just check Sun. Because maybe she's the admin. Maybe I got to put on her chat here. Okay, I think this is the one. Oh, I typed that wrong. Bam. Did I still type it wrong? I was so sure that was it. Try some more time. Oh, I was typing it wrong. And there we go. That is our Ascendant multi-tool BP that we won. And that is all. Let's TP back over to base. Get that put away. Which is our one? Not ours. It's ours. This ours. Oh, here. Okay, so ours is not a public TP, it looks like. Let me just, I'll put it on public. And then other people can pop by here if need be. Alright, get back up to the top. Put our BP away. We also need to sort out our loadout here. Loadouts. I was playing Delta Force earlier, so I'm thinking loadouts. Let's move all of this where it needs to be. It stays out. And this is how we keep our inventory a bit uncluttered. Keep it easier for us to do things. We don't need the torches anymore. Put that away as well. The shotgun will keep on us. You never know when we might randomly use it. Got some dinos we can put away as well. Alright, piece of bufo. Peter stays with us. Griffin can go. And yeah, I think that's about it. You can switch this to the front. Right, there we go. So what we'll do is, for the layout of the base itself, we'll use metal. Just because it's going to be substantially faster for us to craft metal than it's going to be for us to craft tech. We can use the replicators, we can craft all of our metal structures there, so it'll be quite fast. But if we were crafting tech, it would be like crafting stone in our actual inventory, so it's going to take ages. We'll expand it from here, bring it out. Or do we expand it from this side, maybe the gacha side? No, I don't think the gacha side. What if we do it on this end? There's a viable side for us to expand over from. Go that way. What is that? Oh, that's the S unicorn. We're gonna go grab that. Rock carrots. Just pull like, we got plenty of these. We'll pull 100 of them. There is a high level S unicorn that just spawned outside of our base. It's a female. The one we have is female, but we can just clone this one. Oh, I spooked it instead of feeding it. No, don't go into the water. I'm just gonna fly up here. Say to Diego. Oh, so I also tested out Primal Nemesis, I think it is. Please don't drown. Dude, get out the water. I tested out Primal Nemesis and ran super smooth. Looks really fun. So we'll definitely give that a go as well. Just see if it's a viable second option to when Valguero's acting up for us to play. But we don't want it such that, because that overall mod is one of those games that you need to be constantly playing it. We can't play it now and then not play it for the next week and think we're gonna be finishing off that playthrough anytime soon. So if you do start a Primal Nemesis series, it's gonna be a big long series. We do have Lost Colonies launching in 2 months, so I don't know if it's the best idea. Right, we got one. It's 2. We just need one more feed and we got this guy. But another option is if we do a very vanilla style series in single player. So very light on the mods, no stacking mods. The shiny mod we'll keep because it's just fun to see the shinies. Tame them up as well. We'll keep the S plus mod, the better creatures mod that just reworks some of the dinos, gives them additional abilities. That's a really nice mod as well. It's just nice quality of life mods that don't make the game broken. So we'll add some of those in maybe. But if we do that, it means that we are wiping out all of this progress. Everything that we've built here just disappears. The other option is we just continue with the series like this, and hopefully the patch that comes out, the major patch that's coming out really soon, in a few days, hopefully that fixes things and it makes it a lot more bearable for us, because right now we can barely leave base without crashing, and that's why we do so much of base maintenance here, as opposed to like if we were on rag, we'd just be all over the place. We can fly around, no issues. Okay, so let's go ahead and start crafting some of these structures. I think, okay, let's go with the CS ones. Should be fine. I don't think we can have issues with placement on them. We'll do ceilings. We won't do foundations. Acatina paste. That's what we need. We had 1,000,000 Acatina paste. Taming those Acatina and breeding them was one of the best things that we could have done. So let's go ahead and craft up maybe 200 of these here, and in the small replicator, I want us to get some dedicated storages going. So maybe like 50 of them, I think. Would that be? I think that's gonna be more than enough. And we have plenty of items, so we'll do 50 of those. We get that going as well. The interface we don't need. There is a healing station. Yeah, healing station. Oh, that's expensive. 1,500 elements. That's. I mean, we have a good amount of elements, but that's a little bit expensive for right now. So we won't be doing that. Let's do some metal walls as well. Do another 200 there. Get a couple stairs. That's a couple. What else would we need? Charge station? No, we don't need that for anything. Oh, we need doors. We need metal doors. Let's just do like 10 of these. And I also want to add some gateways, because the gateways are quite handy when you're building structures. Wherever we need a bigger type door, the gateways come in handy for us. You see the CS versions here. And we need pillars. What pillars did we use here? What are these pillars? Oh, these are regular metal pillars. I just realized we probably have a lot of these structures already, because we have pillars. Let's do this. Metal. Yeah, we have a lot of structures here. Metal pillars. 200 there. Foundations. We'll pull all of them. Behemoth gateway. Why do we craft behemoth gateways? That baffles me. Shouldn't have been any reason we could have crafted those. Regular metal gateways, like that. Metal doors. Yeah, good enough. All the railings that we'd need. Okay, we had a decent amount, we just didn't have enough. There's a lot here that we would have still needed. And I mean, we have the structures for it. Not structures, we have the raw material for it, so you know it's no issue. It's no problem with these. Let's just go ahead and grab all of them. Alright, let's continue with the element crafting that was going on here. Our gacha farm basically gets us all the majority of the resources that we need. I think we can put this on auto grind now. We don't need. Alright, auto grind on. We'll just grind it for the first time. Let's just clear it all out. Look at that, another 120k metal. Got it alphabetical. Why is the wood not next to each other? Oh, corrupted wood. That's why. That makes sense. Fair enough. I can't argue that logic. Alright, so let's move this in here. What we can do as well, right? We I think what we do is we continue with extinction as well. We need to get those extinction bosses done. So between episodes, we'll be between Val, we'll be between extinction, and we'll be between well, not so much on Vag, mainly extinction, because we need to do the bosses there. We need to get the King Titan done. Other than that, we'll be on Val. So any of the days where we don't have much to do on Val, we'll head on over to extinction, and we'll do some maintenance there, some grinding there for the King Titan fights. It'll probably just take us a couple of days, if I'm being honest, but it's nice to just get that out of the way as well. You know, get those ascensions on our record here. So far we have the we did the one for Rag as well, but I don't think those pick up here. They don't, because they don't give you levels or anything. We can get the Bob's Tall Tales +5, and I'm not sure about Aberration and Extinction if those are on the. There's a PvP map on the server that has all of those to collect, so we could do that as well. Okay, let's see how we're building this. We have a big structure here. We could build it extending out on this side, bring it through, and come around here, connecting into the gacha station. So that's sort of a big square type of vibe. But I like how this entrance is. I like that entrance. So if we could do something similar to that, I think it'll work well. Let's see where we're gonna place it. Maybe down here. That's the items I dropped earlier. If we come over here, we'll clear out these rocks. They just keep spawning back. Very persistent rocks. Alright, so whereabouts could we put this? We'll have to move the tribe tower most likely. Maybe we just build it here in the center. Let's get some foundations. Let's get some metal foundations, and because we'll need it for the ground. We won't make this flush with this part of the base. It'll be a little separate area, perhaps. I think that could work well. Let's do like, oh, we're out of metal. We need metal. We'll just pull that 100,000 that's there. So we're doing like 250 foundations there. We'll have to grab this tribe tower. Clear that out. I'm just trying to map it in my head how we could do this. See, because if we build here in this area, the tribe tower is going to be in the way, but that's also the best area that we could build. Alternatively, we build it on this side towards the cliff end, and do a sort of walkway between here, like from here, over the Elder Claw Sanctuary that we got in the middle here. We can also turn the sanctuary into a garden because we don't need the crop plots anymore, and it can come all the way and connect over here. I think that could look decent. We can try the template tool as well, see if that works, but you know, that was causing its own crashes, so maybe not, because you know, it's gonna tick me off. So let's not do that. Let's grab these foundations, wait for 200, then we grab them. Right, there we go. I like this area better than that side. This building here just feels like it's more centralized with the base than it is on that end. So we're gonna build here. Just gonna grab the tribe tower and we can start building. I believe this is going to reset our bonus that doesn't exist. Oh, we have foundations here already. Can we expand on this? Can we do that? Will that work? See how it comes out. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should be a 5 by 5. Okay. And if we look 10. So that's 10. Lost track there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's split it out this way. Okay, this seems like a big enough center ground spot sort of thing. We're gonna have to change those wasteland structures, because we won't be using that here. We don't use that for our main base stuff. Put all of this in. I need to grab a maving to clear all of this out. Do we gamma up? What's the time? 22, so it's like midnight-ish. Let's gamma up. Graphics, brightness. Right, we'll just go to 75 for now. It's nothing too intense, and we can see a lot better. You guys can see a lot better as well. Okay, let's go frontier. Let's grab the maving. Let's clear out this entire area first. I'll do a quick clearing here. We'll start to get less dino spawns in this area as well once we have the extra foundations put in, the extra buildings set up. Now I wouldn't mind doing a fresh start with less stacky mods and stuff. More base stats, more raw stat type of vibe. But we did progress quite a bit, and I feel like we'd rather just do that when Lost Colonies comes out. We could finish this playthrough and then start something else. See what type of playthrough we can do. Maving. We don't have a maving in there. I'm sure we have maving somewhere. That's all the claws. Is it only the shiny maving that we have? No. Where's the maving? I'm 100% certain we had one. Did I spell it wrong? Let's go M-A. It's unicorns. We did tame up a maving. That I know. It was a shiny maving. Where could it be? It's definitely not there. Check here. Put one dino in here. That's it. That's our original couch. That structure is not straight. That's a bit annoying. It's okay. Megaraptor. Did we put it in a incorrect storage? Is that what happened? The gachas are very loud. I'm sure it's MAE for the mavings. Why do we have so many wyverns? These are elder claws in the wyvern depot. It's the problem with having too many elder claws. So I think we're gonna have to nuke the elder claws, just so it's easier to deal with them. Yes, yeah, that's too many elder claws. So I'm gonna search elder claw, and hopefully it's only elder claws in here. Okay, that's been cleared. We only have 300 in there. Actually, wyverns is clear. Griffins with my maving in here. Nope. Resources maving. So Akatina, Daslo, Beers. Lest I lose my maving. Are we breeding the maving maybe? We were breeding them. Okay. Let's get these guys hatched up. The spice and regular. Let's make the raptor. We can do the mavings in here. No, shiny. That's what I was doing. Sorry, my mind. It's all over the place here. Trying to figure out what's our plan. My mind is wandering. Have a look at these baby mavings. One of them had a mutation, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're a weight mutation. Not bad. They got good natural weight. 75 points in the weight. That's probably from the spice. What is it called? The spice shiny that they are. Alright, maving saddle. Do we craft it? Sure, the smithy. There we go. We have normal man on Twitch playing what is this? Delta Force is telling us how much he made, 1.7 more. Did you get red items? I'm presuming it's red items if you made 1.7. So we're just gonna pump this guy up to maybe around 10k just so he stays alive. Just need to keep him alive. We don't need heavy damage on this guy or anything. He's just here to clear our base. We hit something there. What do we hit? Parasol. I don't think we hit that. I think that was the Taurus. Alright. Let's go ahead and frontier this. I do really prefer the frontier skin over the wasteland and the steampunk one. Let's go ahead and throw this all around. I don't think I came across that red item before, if I'm being honest. I don't know what that one is. But don't sell the red item. You can use it for the season mission, for the collector. I'm gonna clear out all of this on the side. Right. That's our basis, our base, our foundation, which is not straight, very badly not straight. Oh, that's gonna be a bit of a bother. Yeah. Do we leave it like this, or what do we do? Or is it more equal to the build on this side? Yeah, I think it's more suited to that build. No, but I mean it's fine, even though it's not straight. We can deal with it. This entire area we can just walk around here. It's no big issue. So now let's see how we're gonna build this. Oh, how are we gonna do this? Gonna take that out. So I'm thinking we could do like a castle style corners. Like how castles have those watchtowers. We could do something similar to that. If we do them 2 by 2, how much space will that take up? That's not bad. We can work with that. That's it. So we'll do the 2 by 2 sort of tower on the edges. I don't know where that one placed. We'll pick that up. Here at the bottom. There we go. Can't be wasting walls. Right. go 2x2 on all ends, and then we can have a behemoth. I mean a regular gateway on one of the sides to open in. I will go there. Alright, coming over to the side here. Now this might come out absolutely horrible, right? I by no means am I a builder, but we're trying this out. We're trying to build something. There's no guarantee it'll look decent. Let's go ahead and get some height on these guys. How high do we go? 2, 3, 4, 5 high. Let's see how that looks. Let me check where some of these walls are being placed, because it's not going on the wall. Like that one, didn't go on the wall. Right, let's have a look. I think that looks fine. It's high enough. Let's take out the zigzag pattern that we have going on here. It's easier to use the grapple hook for some things. Our trusted grapple hook. Saved us many a times. It's helped us build a lot of things. Alright, so we do it like that. And we could connect the 4 sides. I think that's an idea. Let's go 2, 3, 4. That's 5 high. Jetpack is struggling a little bit. I think it was easier for me to trigger place when I was on the inside here. To get the placements correct. Alright, it's 5 on that end. And 5 there with 2 in the wrong spot. We've sorted all of the ones that are in the wrong spot once we're done. Just want to get the entire layout placed in first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, perfect. Okay. That's the outpost layout. We'll connect these up, and we'll then create the like outpost looking structures on them, like the tops of it. I don't know what would be the correct term for it, like the head of the the structure. Oh, we must run. And there's 3 of them. What is this aura coming off here? What's happening? It's here. What is it? I want to pull that one out because it's good. Okay, I have no idea what that is, but you know, it's part of the base now. Half-height foundation. Let's just go ahead and copy all of this over. It's sorted. That's a bit weird. Is it one of the Elder Claws that's doing that? It's definitely a bit odd. Look. Can you see that? It's very weird. My best guess is the Elder Claw that's doing that, but no actual idea on what that could be. Let's fill this up. 3. It's this drop. think that's the first time we got a drop in that spot of the base. I did a lot of foundation removing for nothing there. we might actually end up being short on walls with this build. Okay, so that is the base structure of the not a base structure, more like a tower structure that we have going on there, and then we're just gonna fill up the tops here. Placed 2 of them incorrectly, but it's fine. The one on the inside will just remain like that. We have enough resources to build more. Alright, so we're just gonna build this out across. Alrighty. Almost got the top part sorted out. Alright, there we go. So now I think we build out 2 on each end, so two here, 2 there, and that'll sort of create our outpost. But let's finish off the bottom here. We won't do behemoth, we'll do the regular gate. Just a 2-wide gate to enter the structure. Yeah, something like that looks fine. Could do one on this end here, but this is going to be the easiest for us to actually access. Right, we need to get that in the middle. But without snapping, we have a how many wide is it? 2, 4. It's 6 wide, so we should be able to get a snap here in the middle. That shouldn't be an issue. It should be here. That should be it. So look, so it's basically two wide all around. And then we throw in our gate. Bam. Alright, so that's going to be the entrance. Come and go from here. Our little tech dungeon that it's turning out to be. I don't know what we're building here, but we'll find a use for it. Could be something interesting, but let me see how it goes. Let's have a look at this drop. I'm just gonna get rid of this drop because it's sort of annoying me. I don't even know we get drops in this part of our base. Alright, drop has been cleared. Now for the top, for that castle-like look, we're gonna go 2 out on each of the corners, like that. Now bear with me, I don't really know what I'm doing here. I build flat structures like this here. I mean, the gacha tower looks nice. You know, you see all those gachas going, just feeding me with element. That is what Rockwell needed. If Rockwell had that, he wouldn't have turned into that abomination on Aberration and Genesis. Okay, yes. Give me a quick second here. Alright. So we had a build up from here now, right? Let's just go. We put on 1 wall each, see how it looks, and then we can. No. I think here in the center we don't do walls. We'll do the walls on these corners. So let's go. Like that. That placed in the wrong spots. And the inside, do we do walls? It'll look a bit odd if we don't do walls there. How do we work around this? Let's place everything and see how it looks, and we can adjust it from there. For the outer walkway, I'm gonna throw in the railings, because that'll look better. On this side we don't need railings. We'll throw it. Makes it easier for us to jump off the structure into our sanctuary if need be. I think that's all of the outside walls. We'll probably have to go too high on these. I just want to make the shell and see how it looks first before we go ahead and place in the second layer there. Oh no, I hate it when they place in the wrong spots. Have you guys seen the new Jurassic World game? Jurassic World Evolution 3. It looks interesting. I might give that game a go as well. Would definitely be a fun one to play. Yeah, we could do it like this. I like that layout with the railings. And then if we do walls in the center to cover this up, how would it look? Because this side is going to end up being open without the... Now, you know what we could do actually? If we do pillars here in the center, pillars across that, we can run pillars straight across, and it won't look weird. So let's make this too high, just to make it easier to gauge what we're trying to do. Can I reach that? Right, so we make that too high. And then let's throw in the pillars. We have plenty of these. Go too high on that. Let's come down here. Let's fill this up as well. Right. Oh, whoops. Right, now, if we throw in our ceilings, is that correct? Let's have a look at that. Yeah, see, it doesn't look as bad because of the railing here in the center. And if we do the ceilings the way that we did it on the outside of, I mean, not the outside of the base, but the way that we did it for the gacha center, for the gacha factory that we have going on there. The gacha sweatshop, technically. And throw these in here. Right. So now we can create little lookout, like, or whatever. Yeah, lookout post, something like that. I'm getting that term off. But look at it from the outside. We can do glass there, the way that we do glass here, and it should look alright. Let's grab that. So we'll test it out on this one, and we'll see how it looks before we go ahead and place it on the rest of them. I believe it was the modern plank. That's the one that we used. Alright, let's go and place these. Not going to be on all of them. We desperately need some light here. Cannot see anything. The building, but we can't see. Okay, the same on this end. Right. If you look at that, see, as a lookout tower, that already looks, it looks a lot better with having that instead of just the plain metal. As the 2x2, I think it works. We'll run pillars right across it, give it a sort of full look. Come down here, we'll have to pull up this entire side as well. We didn't add the skins to the pillars here. My tech suit is just being tad annoying there. Alright, that should be the entirety of that wall, or that pillar. Coming over to the side here. I think we add pillars onto the four ends of the main structure. We don't add them onto the extended portion of the structure. I think we do it that way around. So I'm gonna go ahead and add these pillars in. I think we'll have a look at how our element production is going quickly, because we're going to be needing quite a bit of elements once we start bringing structures into this, crafted structures into this. Alright, so that's all of them there. Let's do all the high ones and then I'll do the low ones afterwards. Oops. It's a bit hard to fly this around. Actually, coming over to the top, we'll fill these pillars out. I noticed that I didn't fill here, but we will do it right to the top so that it looks even with everything else. Nope, going too high, going too high. Okay, so that's fine. And then here, we can also add the pillars to the top. We'll do these metal beams here. Just bring them right around. Alright, there we go. Throw in our cosmetic. Okay, let's have a look at this. Okay, we didn't do the bottom with the cosmetic yet, but I like how this looks. We'll do the frontier skin on the rest of it. It'll have that lighter shade. That's the bronzo, the lighter shade like down there. And that will be contrasting with the bright orange that we have going on here. I like this. Let's go ahead and finish off these. It's gonna take us a little while to get all the pillars down on all the structures, but we have time. Right, there we go. So that's the first lookout tower. Our first lookout tower complete, minus the frontier skin. But that's the first lookout tower. And if you come on up here, let's try and land. There we go. So this entire area we'll be able to see over it. We have the open sides here. The only thing that's going to bother me until I just don't care about it is the fact that this is not straight with that building there. Our main building. But it's fine. It's not the biggest hiccup in the world. We can deal with it. Hopefully we can. Alright, let's go ahead and finish off the rest of this. That's in the wrong spot. Alright, so too high all around. And then it's just pillars that'll run to the center. Okay, last one here. Right, let's get all of the pillars in now. Here's my pillars. Here we go. We might end up short on these guys. Oh no, let's do the roof because we're gonna be placing pillars on the ceilings as well. So let's get this placed in first. Is that how it goes? Is it 3 by 3? Is that what it is? Yeah, it's 3 by 3. I'm gonna confirm on this side. Okay, it's a 3 by 3 excluding one, so it's a little heart shape. That's what it is. Tiny little heart shape. Right, let's go ahead and place this. That's gonna be 3. That should be it. Put the lights up, perfect. Just this one that's left. Alright. And that should be all of them. Yep. Right, so now we throw in our pillars. We might move the Elder Claw sanctuary that we have there. Find a different spot for it so that the trees don't collide with us here. We can create a sort of what is it called? A garden-like. Wait, did I go all the way to the top on these? Yeah, I did. Okay. A little garden-like structure for them instead, like an open garden instead of the closed-off structure that we have going on there at the moment. Let's go. No, I don't want to place it there. Place it here. But just take this wall down. It does not bother us. Should be all of it. Yeah, we've got those middle ones. You just can't see them really well. We just go to the pillars on the top here, and then we have the structure, the layout of this structure done. Okay, it's looking good. Just 2 more to go, and then it's just a whole ton of cosmetic placing for those. It'd be nice if we could automatically place all of the cosmetics. Definitely been a handy feature to have. I'll place this on the side. That one's in the wrong spot. Sort that out afterwards. Got some overs. Got some overs just roaming around our little area here. Okay. So the tech station is going well. Let's go ahead and get the rest of our pillars in. We have enough. How many pillars do we have? 100. Yeah, 102 is going to be enough. Hopefully. a lot of structures, and I'm placing some of them incorrectly. We only have 2 more to go, if I'm not mistaken. We did the first one is on. We tested on. The second one we completed already. So just these 2, so it should be enough. Dude, come on. The flight suit needs a stabilizer so that we don't just fly all over the place. Alright, last 2 sides. Alright, so this one is done. It's coming over to the side here. I can hear the gachas from here. I can hear the crystals. Okay, almost done. Whoops. You know why that happened? Because our tech suit is not stable. Okay, there's a piece there, so I'm just gonna grab that piece. I get it. Yeah, but it's nice. Okay, so that's all of it. I saw a piece out of place here that I need to pick up. I saw that. That cannot evade me. You, sir, cannot escape. Right, done. This looks more like a... Yeah, man, Trevor, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Where are we at? 39 subs at the moment, I think. I think 30, either 38 or 39 subs, but thanks, man. This reminds me more of the raptor paddock from Jurassic World, Jurassic World, than it does a tech station. Well, it's gonna be a cowboy themed tech station with outposts. So it's gonna end up being. So let's go ahead and get all of our cosmetics in here. Okay, I think it's easier if we do them structure type by structure type. So we'll do all of the walls first, and then we do the roof pillars, and then the long pillars. Alright, should be all good. This one's not. There we go. The other nice thing about these, the glass panes like this, is they bring in a lot of light. Okay, so that's all of the walls done with. Let's go ahead and knock out the horizontal pillars. Alright, it's one done. Once we're done with this outside, we can start doing the inside and actually getting our crafting structures in. Specifically, the one thing that I want to have is the repair station. Mainly because of how often our tech armor is just getting smashed. Catosaurus, Capro, are you talking about the Caprosaur? Carnosaurus? Catosaurus. Which one is that, Trevor? If it's the Capro, Carno, I think Carno drops Prime. I'm not sure about the Capro. If it's the Kentro, I tend to just avoid the Kentros because of that that reflection damage, but I think they drop Prime as well, if I'm not mistaken. Are you playing single player, or have you managed to log into the server here? If you manage to log in on the server here, just let me know and I'll drop you some resources. You know, we've got like 1 million Akatina paste. I can get you some elements to get you going as well. Alright, so we'll do all of the vertical pillars now, and then we are done with the cosmetic of. We're done with this part of the cosmetic side of the structure. Still have quite a bit to do. Trigger. You guys remember during the last patch notes they said that they increased the range to place cosmetics, and I keep saying this every time I have to place cosmetics. They didn't increase anything. They just lied to us, as Wildcard tends to do. Let's throw in the rest of these. There we go. Coming over to this side. I think this is the only one that I missed. Let's do a quick check around. See, I like that bright orange contrast that we're getting. Oh, single player. Early game prime meat. I'd say if it's on ASA, the best option is baby dinos. If I find a baby dodo, perfect. If you're like on the beach and stuff, but when you're not trying to fight anything that's too strong, baby dinos are your best bet to getting prime meats. You just gotta do it fast and run away from the parents. Oops. I put the wrong structure there. I need to put the frontier back on it. Going over to this side. Well, the orange does look nice though. Yeah, I can't place this on that. Let's fly our way up. Let's get the rest of the higher pillars in now. Dude, come on. Don't be like this. I love the cosmetics in this game. I hate placing them. Okay, I think we've got all there. And I see a rogue railing. Whoop. Whoop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Our rockets out of order. Yes, see, just make sure we've hit all of them here. What do you guys think about the structure? I think that orange looks nice. And we just have the last one on this side, and then we should be done with part one of part many. Coming over here. All done there. Okay, we should be able to do all of the lower ones from the ground. Yep, perfect. There we go. Oh, how did I miss this side? Should have been the first side. Right, there we go. Now let's have a quick look at this. Our Raptor paddock tech station is looking okay. We're getting there slowly. Alright, so now I do want to test how these railings look, right? So that's one option. It's either I'm either gonna use that or Frontier. I'm not gonna go through all of them. Oh, you got a Maywing, nice man. Is this your Valguero playthrough? Are you finally playing Val? Have a look at this instead. See how this one looks. Split against orange. Trevor, you've been waiting quite some time to play Val, right? Because I remember when we just started off the Val series, you were here. Okay, so I don't think the Frontier one is the one we go with here. I'm thinking we go with the modern structure one, or the modern plank cosmetic. Just go ahead and just throw those on. I just feel like it gives it a bit more cleaner look for the type of structure that it is here on the top. Do we go full modern structure for the rest of the build then? Is that what we do? Although I do like the Frontier, to be honest. Frontier skin does look very nice. Okay, so that is the outer shell of the top area completely done now. Let's just have a quick look at our element production on this side. If anyone's wondering why I'm eating carrots and you weren't sure when I put the carrots in my inventory, it's because we tamed a very high level S Maywing. 420 more element, let's get that crafting. Let's get these guys more food. Got our dedicated storages here, I believe. Okay, we're gonna have to split some of this up. I think we'll take maybe another 75,000 and put it into the big replicator. All of our dedicated storages are sorted out. Nice, let's go ahead and get that crafting. Come on over here. Oh, okay. No, that makes sense, Trevor. I don't blame you, man. I mean, we've been having so much of issues with here on ASA on Val. It's we haven't been able to leave base properly and stuff. So man, playing ASC, I completely understand. It's still a great game, and hopefully it's still smooth. and I use that with the air bunnies. The A inverted commas still smooth. Alright, so cosmetic wise, we can go with a we used the modern plank there. There is another one that's a lighter shade. I think it's this one. Modern plank light skin. See how that looks. So if you use that, okay, we need to rotate all of that so it's facing the right direction. But I mean, I think it looks nice. It still contrasts it, and it's a lot brighter than the. Let's rotate it. A very annoying way to do a rotation. It's a lot brighter than the Frontier skin. Can I just copy this over? No, I cannot. Why does it go to 100? That makes no sense. Who would want a skin at 100? Okay. And no one saw that wasn't that was not facing the same direction. But I can see it from here that it's not facing the same direction. That's annoying. That's a bit annoying. Okay, let's get all of them in and then we'll go sort that out. We definitely sorted that out. It looks very annoying. It doesn't matter if these don't match, if the towers don't match each other, as long as the towers match themselves. They're all individualistic. And I know we're not doing anything too exciting today, mainly because, you know, we've been crashing all over Val when we fly around. That's fine. The exciting thing that you guys get to watch today is me rotating structure skins. So if I drop this to 0, yeah, so that works there now. Now you, oh no, that was not my intention. That's the wrong skin. Dude. Okay. Alright. So rotation. That's the faster way to do it. Go to 100 and then take out the 10. Why? Alright, there we go. Last one here. Right, that looks better. Let's fly on up. Yeah, this looks fine. I like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and bank up the rest of this. Just having the whitish, like the light brown, the white floor makes the entire area just look brighter compared to when the dark gray of the metal. Alright, looking good here. We will be posting an actual streaming schedule on TikTok tomorrow, because tomorrow we are going ahead with cancelling the Twitch streams and just streaming exclusively on YouTube, because YouTube has been doing substantially better. I mean, like, it's no contest. Like right now we are, what is it, 2,700% more viewers on YouTube than we are on Twitch. I believe that's the correct number. Okay, let's go ahead and throw in the rest of this. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that white. That's what was on our base initially. And it's triggering the brown on the inside of the structure, but I wanted this to be on the inside and the brown on the outside. There's no way for me to rotate it. Double-sided, okay. But now I can't copy this over to all of them, so that's going to be a mission to do. I don't think we'd have the patience to do it that way around. Let's see if I place it now, if it stays on double-sided. No, it does not. Oh, that is unfortunate. So maybe we do frontier on the walls then. Let's try that out. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go frontier on the walls. It's gonna be too much for us to fly around and put double-sided in every piece of wall there. It's just gonna be better for our sanity to do it this way around. Even though this ain't great for our sanity, with how annoying it is to place things. Let's go ahead and put these. This is going to be a very multicolored structure. Well, Okay, yeah, you are gonna be able to see this from the outside because it's all right around it. We'll do the structure. Maybe we'll just fly up high and see how it looks before we say we're setting in stone this idea. Oh, that, I don't know if that looks good or unnatural, if I'm being honest. What do y'all think? Y'all think that looks fine? Eh. Maybe if we do, let's do it on this side, right? So we'll have a different perspective, right, around. We can analyze on the fly, see which one looks better. Wow, come on. Don't do me dirty like this. Man, this jetpack is starting to annoy me. I think I might just end up sticking to my crossbow. Okay, we won't worry about that bottom one for now. We'll do like the centralized ones, center to top. Okay, if you look at that, oh, I think the left hand side looks substantially better. Okay, we're doing it like how the left is. That's our new plan. Alright, so all of our walls are just gonna be the glass see-through. And then we can open up that bottom area. We can add a tech elevator in there as well in one of the corners. So it's easy for us to travel from the bottom to the top if you don't have a tech suit on. Let's go ahead and fill all of this out. Just gonna be that bottom layer that's left off this. So while I'm doing this, we'll talk about the stream schedule and stuff, right? So we will be putting up a stream schedule on our YouTube description. That's going to be our set in stone for the most part description, and it's going to be Monday, I think Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's going to be our, maybe Saturday as well, or Sunday. We'll plan it out. We'll see how it goes. But Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What? I'm getting lost in saying the days of the week. Monday, guys. Yeah. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Nice. Those 4 are our set in stone days. My Tuesdays are a bit more packed at the moment with other things that I need to do, so that I'm just trying to see if it is viable to keep going on a Tuesday. But like today, you know, we managed to find the time, we got the stream going. So I like how this tower is coming out, you know. I'm just gonna fly a bit out here and have a look at it. Alright. I think that looks nice. We just gotta fill in the walls now. And figure out... maybe we don't fill the walls in completely. And that's where it doesn't look... it's not gonna be completely glassed. But that does mean we're gonna get random Lymantrias flying in here. It's not the biggest issue. I mean, we can deal with Lymantrias. Let's go ahead and put these in the bottom. So what we'll do is for weekend streams, it'll just be a surprise. But because we're going fully on YouTube and we're doing away with streaming on Twitch, we will be scheduling our streams before they go live as well. So an hour or two before we go live, you guys will get the stream being scheduled, and you can decide from there if you wanna watch the stream. We can get it to remind you. If you're unable to watch that stream, it's fine. So when the stream comes up again later, you'll be able to just pop in if you want to. But it's a nice way to get you guys seeing that the stream will be in an hour or in 2 hours, depending on the time that we're doing, as opposed to now, where I just activate stream with the Twitch stream at the same time, and poof, we're online. It's a surprise. I mean, it's a surprise that's more or less at the same time every day, maybe like a half an hour difference at most, but we won't be having that surprise anymore. Right, I think this is looking good. Now for the top here, I think we go railings as well. I don't want to add walls to that. The walls are going to feel like it's too closed up. So let's go railings. Oh, I hate when that one happens. It's easier to pick up than the one that goes below, so you know, it's okay. Ooh, that could have been a mistake over there. That was a mistake. That one went under. That one went under as well. Oh, I almost put that one under. Didn't end up putting it under. Alright, there we go. Gosh darn. That my eyebrow is itching. Alright, so what we shall be doing as well. So this series, our Let's Play series, it's not just a Val series. It's a all map series, right? And you guys have seen some of the playthrough that we've done on Rag. You know, we started the playthrough on Rag actually, and we finished Nunachak there. We did on Alpha. We went over to Extinction. We did the Forest Titan and the Ice Titan. We didn't have time to do the Desert Titan and the King Titan because we had Valguero launching. So we will be visiting that back once we're done with all of this. Once we're done with the boss on this map, once transfers open up, we know we can start moving things in and out of this map. I think it's another 2 weeks for transfers to open up on the server. But at the end of the month, the full admin shop will be available. So that's going to be us being able to buy any of the dinos that aren't on this map. So that'll be with coin. We can buy any of the dinos that aren't on this map. So say we wanted a Velonosaur, we can buy a Velonosaur and get it here. Just a quick one. There's like 33 of y'all watching, and I appreciate that. Appreciate all you lads watching me build this out of pure hopes and dreams. Because as I'm going to recap, by that structure there, I have 0 building skill. By the structure, I have 5% building skill. So now, the top is completely done. How are we doing this bottom? We can remove this doorway if you don't like it here. But I feel like I do want this closed off to some extent. Maybe we can close it and use the Frontiers glass structures on it. Maybe that's the play. Maybe that's how we do this. Oh, we need more walls. Let's go and get some crafting. Let's show you guys the inside of our base, because I know a lot of y'all aren't our usual watchers, but you know, I'm glad to have them here. So this is our gacha shop. We have 2 floors of them, 6 gachas each, all producing element shards. The inside of our base here, where nothing is except for the storage box with nothing in it. We come on over here, we have our very basic bed that we need to upgrade. Got our tech teleporter in that corner. We've got our tech Jenny over here. Oh, lucky we came over here, element. Let's go ahead and grab 50. Should last us ages. 75 days. Our base will decay before that runs out. Got our tech elevator in here, which just takes us to the 2nd floor, so that we didn't have to put a staircase. This is the 2nd floor of our gacha shop. And these guys, they produce, I think it's about 2,200 element in a 6 hour, in a 12 hour period or so. Or well, I don't really know how long, because I'm sure they run out of food before before we log back in. And then the aggregator here, this picks up all of the crystals that falls on the floor, transfers it over to the crystal cracker here. The crystal cracker then transfers all grindable items in here, which has automatic grind on it. No, it's not grinding them. And it holds all of the elements and everything else for now. Once we have our dedicated storages up, it'll be transferring those guys over. So we need walls. That's what we came here for. Some metal walls. Alright, this is to let's do another 200 of those. Let's get these crafting up. Now, had this been tech structures that we are using, we would have only crafted up maybe like 20 of those in that time. So, while we're doing a quick base tour, we have the skeleton, our custom built skeleton here, of a T-Rex Spinosaur hybrid. Why does this look like it's decaying? Why is your health dropping? Your health should not be dropping, you should be okay. But anywho, then in here we have a bit of an insane plant species. I think this is plant species Y. Yeah, plant species Y farm going on here. We've got 1, 2, and I think we got a third farmer on this end as well. Just gathering up everything for us. Do I still have, what seedlings are these? Oh, okay, that's Y. Where are you pulling the other plants from? It's a bit odd. We've got our 2 elder claws that just live here in the sanctuary, which we are going to be changing soon. We're going to give them an open garden-like structure. The only reason why we had the structure initially was because we were breeding up our elder claws in here, but it has now been upgraded to a plant species Y farm, and this terminal used to pick up our elder claws. We've got our little water trough here. Yeah, I think that's about it for our base tour. We have our turret here for show. We have our minigun that has been lasering things here for about 2 weeks now on 1,000 ammo. It's been keeping us safe. Yeah, I think that's about our base. Right, let's go ahead and complete construction here. Up and down. Alright, so we're gonna fill the walls here. Just want to check the Lost Colonies skill tree, what we do. So we either need to go defeat the Gamma Brood Mother or a couple more Parasers, because I know Parasers do spawn around our base here. So we were doing this but a couple of days ago, but we just ended up crashing really bad, and we just had to go offline afterwards. So let's go ahead and place up all of our walls. This is probably going to be the first semi-closed structure that we have in our little base facility here, because that one's very open for where our crafting structures is. Why would this even place here? What sense does that make? No sense. Makes no sense. Alright. So let's fill this out. So you guys know I have 0 building skill. I'm pulling this out of thin air. It looks okay, so I'm glad with that. Definitely more decent than the other structures I tend to build, and the build hammer, part of the premium Lost Colonies pack, does not work correctly. It either crashes or stops build midway. So until we can figure out how that works, we are building manually, fortunately. I do want to test out building manually with the build hammer, because every time I try to use it, I use it on automatic. Even though I had all the structures, no collisions, it should have built it. We lagged there when I canceled the jetpack out. And I'll test it out in single player so that you guys don't need to deal with it crashing out while you're playing. Now we just need to get this final layer in. Boy, you can do it, come on. Right, is that all of it? So we can decide here. There we go. Right, so this is now the entire inside of our tech facility built up. And I think we can open a 2 high, a 1 by 2 high on each of these corners. We'll throw a tech elevator on one of them just so it's easy for us to just come up here if we don't have our tech suit on. Even though we will have the tech suit for the most parts, it's just nice to have that available for us to use. Sometimes you just don't want to complicate things. You don't feel like flying. You ran out of elements. Now, okay, there it is. That's the wall that I placed on the outside. I just want to pick this up. There we go. And now to throw in the cosmetics here. So frontier, I do want to see if, okay, I can't use that on the big one. Can't do that. And maybe the wasteland one. I mean, I do like that, the trike. The trike does look nice. We could do a tech door actually. Let's do a tech door. We have the resources for it. So let's do a tech door. Those are a lot better. Alright, so door, and no, it's gonna be gateway, I believe. Alright, gateway. Get a tech gateway. And tech behemoth. This is the regular tech gateway. Let's do that one. Alright, so this is gonna be our new door. Let's go trade it up. Oh, we need to throw in our little stairs here. Here we go. Let's grab our cosmetics, because they got cleared off my hotbar there. There was this one and that one. That's the 2 cosmetics that we're using. And I believe it was the lighter shade that we're using around this. Let's just pick this up. And let's get the tech one in. Boom. Tech gateway, quiet. There we go. That's a lot better. Do we? I think we do. We take. We're gonna do this right around. I don't know where that one, the place, but I'm presuming a place on the inside. We'll just go sort that out afterwards. And now we can throw some contrast in here. I don't like how that corner's looking. But if you don't stare at it, it's not there. Let's come on a bit out. I like that. I like that. It gives it some break to the structure. I mean, it looks a bit unnatural, but it gives some break to the structure. Okay, now with these walls, right? See, this is the inside on how the wall looks on the inside, right? That's how it looks on the inside. Just gonna put my harpoon away. Now the problem, I like how the inside looks like, it gives us sort of a dojo vibe, but when it comes to the outside, it's that white. and I don't like how that white looks. That marble texture or that marble look just doesn't feel like it fits in with the rest of the structure. And we can go ahead and make it double TV wall. What is that? Oh, that's interesting. Wall panel. Some interesting structures here, I must say. If we do double sided, right, it gives us that on the outside, which looks better. Problem being, we're gonna have to go through all of these to do that, so that ain't happening. And yeah, that's unfortunate. I think maybe we do maybe like a middle layer. How high are we? We want to be 4 high. No, we're 5 high, so we could do the third layer. Let's see how it looks, right? We'll do the third layer with this glass. Let's head on out quickly. Okay, that side's can't really judge from that side because we've got some random stuff going on. That we can do that and fill it in maybe with the frontier. What other cosmetics do we have actually? Because we've got quite a bit of cosmetics here. These are all, that's all walls. Could one of these work actually? I don't think so. Here, okay, that's just text structures. I don't think that's gonna work. We do have this, you know, that's a, these ones are very bright if I remember correctly, that's why I don't use them. Oh, what do we have here? I saw something there. No stress, Trevor. I appreciate you dropping by, watching the stream as always. You have a great day, bud. Looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow. We can maybe, like, you know, modern brick isn't gonna suit anything there. What is this one? I don't think we've tried that one before. See how that looks. Oh, it's gonna be the same thing on the outside, yeah. See? If you place it, if you activate from the outside, it's the same thing. So, Frontier, it is either Frontier or the Extinction variant, the Wasteland one. That's what we're gonna have to be going with. Let's fill this entire side out, and then we can gauge how it looks. What do you guys think? It looks fine? Ah, I don't like it. I just don't like it. It feels like everything else is built premium and then we ran out of our premium subscription and then we built it with that wood. Do we go full glass on this build? Is that the way forward? I feel like it's gonna be too much of glass. Let's try the Extinction one. That's gonna be Wasteland. Have a look and see how this looks. Oh, that's a no-go as well. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay. Maybe. How will we actually? Nah, it's gonna be crazy if we had to go ahead and try and use that custom cosmetic and do them all manually. That's gonna be a bit wild. What we could do is maybe if I use it and because on the inside, yeah, it looks a lot better that way, right? But we're not gonna have the double-sided look. That looks nice actually. shelves. I mean, for interior, this is actually quite nice. But once we hit the double-sided one, I mean, it's 1, 2. We just gotta hit it twice, so we could do it. It's definitely doable. It's just gonna be a mission to do it, because it is a lot of walls, but it does look better. Oh, I have the wrong one there. Alright, double-sided. And see that contrast against that orange looks, the orange oaky brown looks a lot better than the other skins. So I think we're just gonna do it. And we're just gonna do it. Okay. We're gonna bite the bullets and do it this way. It's going to look horrible while we're still getting everything sorted out. I misplaced one of those there, but we'll come back and sort that. Oh man, ah man. So we got a couple pieces there that we need to sort out. It's not the biggest hindrance. Sorting out those pieces are a small job compared to what we have to do here. Alright, get all of those placed in. It would have been nice if, like the ASR structures, that this had an option to copy skins over to all of connecting types. And unfortunately, you know, can't have all the good things with wildcard. Only some of the good things. I do like the stripe though. I mean, very dojo-esque with the stripe. But with the stripe, we get that white. And I don't like how that marbly white looks. It just doesn't fit in like the wood does. Okay, let's go ahead and change all of the structures on this. We could do it decently fast. The issue is going to be getting to those, staying flying correctly while I'm getting to those top ones. Okay, try and lower myself just a tad. And my jetpack just refused to work there, unfortunately. Alright. I put the wrong one there. Alright, double-sided. Double-sided. It's taking some time to trigger, so it's confusing me a little bit, right? And the slightest touch is destroying my entire jetpack off. I'm trying to move slowly here. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Right, now we glide our way onto the left-hand side. We're doing it slowly, but surely. Can you fly better, please? I'm asking nicely. Okay, let's have a look at this wall from the outside. Maybe it's gonna be easier to do from the outside, so we can see which pieces are done and which pieces aren't done. Like, I didn't know that we didn't do all of these. Right, and last one here. Okay, give me a quick 30 seconds to open the door of my dog, because she likes to chill in my room until there's movement outside my room, and then becomes a little menace. So let me just open the door for her quickly. Be back now. Okay, back. Let's continue on our very long journey of sorting out cosmetics. Look at that wall compared to this wall. That black looks a lot better on it, but it gives us a terrible looking marble on the outside. Maybe we can get away with leaving that one side marble, the side here. Nah, change it all. Let's see if it's going to be more efficient if I use my crossbow instead of the tech suit. What I could do as well, I can finish off these two sides here, and then before I head offline, we can do this towards the end of the stream. So you guys who aren't here for too long, like if you're middle of your day or something, just watching a little bit, you can see us getting all of the structure set up. Okay, this is not more convenient. The bouncing around is not the best way to go about doing it. Alright. There's a slow glide. Yeah, we can get it all done like this. Let's take me up higher. Right, now very slow glide to the left. Thank you. I'll be gliding a tad too slow now. I'm not complaining. Much easier to do it than if we were just zooming from left to right. And that's the second wall that's done. Coming over to the side here. Once we're done with putting these cosmetics in, we bring in our dedicated storages, we bring in our crafting stations, and we actually start building the tech, the crazy tech that we have here, that we have planned for this. Oh, I just thought of another idea for that top area. We'll create a sort of section in the middle there that can house something. Maybe the tribe tower can be placed in the middle there. Because we did steal the spot from where we had our tribe tower placed. Alright, slow glide. Trying to get a trigger on, make sure it's triggering the bottom one there. And now all of the top ones. Oh, too fast, too fast. Right. We're getting there. We just got the last side left. Let's fly on over here. So one of the reasons why I wanted to build this a tech area is for us to have that I think it's the CS tech repair or something like that. And essentially what it does is it repairs your items in your that you place into it, as long as it has the materials in it already, as opposed to us having to do it manually, mainly for our tech suit, because the one that we have isn't it's a standard one, low durability with that, and it just gets smashed anytime we get hit by a little breeze. I gotta repair this thing. Or if we get hit by like 15 minutes of constant crashing like yesterday and you get attacked by raptors, while you fall off your wyvern, then you just gotta repair it in general. That should be everything. Let's have a quick look on the outside to make sure we hit all of them. Oh, what happened here? It's check out this side. Okay, this side is perfect. And this should be the last side to check. Oh, I missed the entire bottom here. Wow. Didn't even realize that. You guys didn't even tell me anything. I have a quick question. If one of y'all feels like typing in chat. Is the title for the stream... Wait, I can actually pull it up quickly. Because my OBS is showing two different things. Okay, title's correct. Building the tech station. That is the correct title. Because I have another chat picking up here on OBS for yesterday when we were doing the caves. Well, when we attempted to do all of the caves. We did the Broodmother cave. We got two of the artifacts from there yesterday, but going out to try and do the other caves, we just crashed really badly, so we couldn't complete that venture. That's alright. We will deal with that hopefully once the patch comes out, the major patch that's scheduled to come out. I'll check when that date is and I'll let you guys know in tomorrow's stream. But once that patch comes out, hopefully it resolves some of the crashing issues going on around the map. I know when VAG first came out, it also had a lot of crashing issues, and now it's perfectly stable. You know, I can do whatever I want around VAG, and on the very rare occasion do we crash. Let's make sure we have all of these in. Alright, there we go. And now I want to pick up a 2x2 each on this side. Maybe if we just use the gun, it's going to be easier. CS. Yeah, the CS one should work on them. Structure, pickup mode, yep. The blue on this is very bright. So we'll also pick up the center pillars, and I'll show you guys what we'll do instead. Alright, so now that's all opened, and because that's open, we need to change the skin here at the bottom, because we aren't using the frontier ones, that we're using these. Alright, let's grab our pillars again. And on the corners here now, go around. Oh, whoops. Whoopsie-daisy. We gotta go back and pick that up. Right, so it's not gonna look like there's a random pillar just there. It'll be a straight pillar. Straight beam technically. A straight pillar coming down, connecting to those two, which will then connect to our side pillars here. So it still looks like a complete structure as opposed to just some random ass pillar in the middle there. Alright. Boom. Let's go ahead and get our custom cosmetic onto them. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. Okay. Let's finish this off here. I don't know if I couldn't see properly there or if I was just placing and unplacing the skin. Sometimes when it's dark, you can't really see properly. Alright. I think this looks nice. This is our the inside of our little tech station. Come on the top here, and if you don't fly all the way off it like what I just did, fly back up and get up here. Alright, now we take ceiling pieces. This is the last part of our build. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's gonna be 3 and 4. Come on across. And that's 3 and 4 here. Same on this end. Should be centered. Yep, that's centered. And we can throw a tribe tower in there. So pick everything up quickly. Okay. Just need to throw planks in. Is that all sides? Yep, that's all sides. Can our tribe tower fit? How well does the tribe tower fit in here? Right, let's disable snapping. And I want to get this aligned with the ceilings here at the bottom. I think that's about aligned. Yeah, it's just slightly off, right? Let's zoom all the way out. It's a bit hard to tell where the center of these are, but okay, if we add one more square in each corner, it should fit that tribe tower perfectly. And we do it in K mode. Bam, bam, K mode. K mode for the win. But I need to come out of K mode to place my skin. Alright, so that should now house that tribe tower perfectly in there. Let's just go ahead and place this in. Try and get this, get the rotation in perfectly here. So if I need to drop the sensitivity on my mouse or increase it to place this better. I do it like this, but now I can't really see properly. Oh, this is tad hard to just get it right. Just gonna try and get it as close as possible because I'm gonna have to rotate it once I'm actually placing it. It's a little back. It rotates so much on the moon because maybe if I put it on free placement, if I do that. Right, free placement should, maybe the rotation will be better. Okay, I think that's about decent. And just go ahead and make sure that that's all the way back. Bring it to the left. And now, if we can get this placement correct, it should sit perfect. As this is our rotation now. I think that's right. Can't see properly. Let's have a look. It looks flush. That looks flush there. Seems to be going across perfectly straight. Oh, this is slightly off here. Maybe like a couple millimeters off. But nothing too noticeable. And what we do have is a frontier. Wait, no, it's a custom. And is it here? No. I just used this yesterday and I've forgotten where it is already. Oh, here we go, right? So we have the Atlas statue and we have the Ark station. So we're just gonna have a look at these quickly. I'm likely just gonna use the Ark station, but I want to see what that Atlas one looks like. Boom. If I'm being honest, that ain't half bad. It's kind of decent looking. But I do like this Ark station. Okay, that one cancelled, so I'll place it again. Right, there we go. And I feel this fits our tech station theme as well. I've got a insanely bright Ark station going on here. It did not look this bright yesterday when I tried to see what map this was. What map is this actually? Maybe it's no map. Skin settings, offset. Let's not mess around with that. I think it looks fine. Alright. Let's got some weird collisions there. Let's go ahead and get this guy fueled up. 14 days of fuel, that's perfectly safe. Now, there's one last thing that needs to be done here to close out this build completely. Well, close out the raw part of the build at least. And that is the rest of our railings here. You can't have a structure where we can just fall off the bottom as a safety hazard. Oh, it's closed off on these sides, so we're closing off the only sides that you can walk in from then. That's fine. It looks okay like this, and we can also put structures against it now. Alrighty. Righty folks. Now we just need to grab the modern structure skin and then we are done. Well, we're done with the build part of it. We still need to do the entirety of the functional bits. Alright, side's done. There we go. 2 more to go. Okay, I think that looks good. Our entire top station is now complete. So first things first, let's go ahead and place down our dedicated storages. Oh, that's lag. What is the range on the crystal cracker? Does it have a range option? It does not have a range option. So the one fear that I have here, see this structure is built quite far from our main area here, being the gacha cabbages, right? So I don't know how well it's going to be able to transfer to dedicated storages on this side of the island. Well, what we can do, we can build a platform sort of between them later on, and that'll sort of bridge the gap between transfers. Because what I'll do is I'll add the crystal cracker midway through, like somewhere here in the middle of these two structures, and that'll transfer everything over as we need it to transfer. But for now, let's go ahead and finish off this build. We have all of our dedicated structures here. We've got 50 of them. The wrong key there. And we have our intake. Just want to refresh the gachas here, give them more Plants PCY traps. 437 element has been procured just during the time that we've been online. No, more than that, maybe not the 500 now, because I know I pulled some out earlier as well. Right. So our dedicated storages, I'm thinking let's enable snapping on these guys. Right? We could just run it straight across that wall. It's a big wall. Should be able to house all of them. Right, so that's 10. How many more can I fit here? Maybe 2 more? 1, 2. So if I do 1 here, I need to remove 1 on this end here. So that's 10, and it's centralized as well. Centered. Let's just go ahead and place the rest of these guys. That seems like a very inefficient way to do it. I hope these are snapping correctly. They should be snapping flush to one another. I'm just gonna go through them quickly and have a look. Okay, they are snapping flush. Okay, so that's perfect. Whoop whoop. Okay. Sure. Grab those 2 pieces that went rogue. Righty. Alright, so that is our dedicated storage wall. We need some. We get some vaults, or maybe not vaults. We get the what are they called? This is hard to just fly out of now. Like stand here and get that basement perfect. We gotta get that tech elevator. I think we do that next. Tech elevator, a couple more storage structures, and then just mass build the rest of our crafting structures now. Okay, let's go ahead and get all of those in place. Okay, so that'll house all of our random. Oh man, I should have done the CS version. Can I switch this? If I come down here, will it work? CS converter. It should convert it. Alright, perfect. Alright, structures, crafting. Okay, the fabricator and stuff. I won't add those because we don't really need one down there. We have one here, but we need to add some of the random things. CS laboratory. Can we build this? 8 of these, is it correct? Yeah, eight of these guys. Right. We're getting quite expensive on some of the stuff we're getting here. I crafted the wrong structure. Don't even tell me. 8 of these. That is not the correct structure. Okay. Industrial grinders now. And maybe we just put them to sell. Or we just grind them up. And we use like what, 35,000 metal there? We gotta I think if we destroy them we get more metal back. Let's do that. Let's put it on small so it's easy to place a lot of them. These are the world's smallest grinders. Yeah, we're definitely getting more resources this way around. Then if we had to grind them. Well, that was unfortunate. Okay. Let's go put our resources in here. Oof, 12,000 metal, so we used north of maybe 25k to 30k. Alright, structures, crafting. We have that. This is the Mega Lab. We'll add one of those. We have the Steam Forge. We'll put a Steam Forge there as well. The battle rig station. See, we can place one of these, but we don't really have the... We aren't really getting the additional parts on this map, but I think it's just for the aesthetics of it, we added as well. I mean, that looks more ruined than it does look tech-like. That's fine. It's not the biggest issue. Okay, so the repair station, I believe it's called repair station. It is called repair station at level 135. We are level 121. Can we get the rest of the levels? We can get some levels. What we can do is we come down here. How many levels will we get from doing that? If we had to get the explorer nodes, we get... I don't think it gives us all the explorer nodes, but we do get the Bob Tall Tales for Scorch. So that's just gonna be 5 levels. Okay, so it's not gonna be enough. Okay, so we got to come back to that repair station. That's the main item that I wanted. Let's see what else can we build. Automation, aggregator, we have one here. Farming, no. Cooking. Crafting, tribute terminal, yeah, we do need these. Greenhouse, no. Miscellaneous, anything here? Incinerator, we can get one of these guys. Drone terminal, no, we don't need that. Charge station, no. Mutator, no. We have the propagators here already. The transfer control units, we will have to add in a couple more of those to, you know, just increase our automation. We'll do one for the Acatina paste to move them out of the dino storages and into the dedicated storages, so that they don't end up clogging it out completely eventually. This is an expensive item. That's 1.5k element, but it's part of our tech items, so we are grabbing it. Offhand, settles, storages, no structures. I don't think there's anything else we need from their tech. Vehicles, maybe a sub-mech, but no, I've never figured out how to use a sub-mech, so we come back to that. Go to structures, cooking. We don't have the... There is another version of the cooker. I think it might be... Okay, it's this one here. It's the tech one. We get that from beating one of the extinction bosses, I believe. One of the King Titans difficulties there. If I'm not mistaken. I could be completely mistaken on that, but I believe that's the way that you unlock that. Anything else that we need? Maybe we get a tech turret. Maybe we upgrade our turret to a tech version. I should have gotten the CS one, but I'm sure I can convert it. We can do a tech trough. We need the tech elevator. Is it this one? I'm sure it's this one. We'll do two of these. We gotta have 2 of them for them to work correctly. Oh, we could do a tech bunker. And we crashed. So we crashed at the 2-hour mark here, right? Yesterday we also crashed at the 2-hour mark. It's reopening the game. It takes us like a solid 1 minute and a half, 90 seconds, 120 seconds, like a minute and a half to like 2 minutes for us to get back in the game max. And hopefully, if the issue is just when we play in the game over 2 hours, we can work around that. If it works that way around, we can go and do all of our big things within the first 2 hours, like caves and everything, and then come back. But we'll have to do some testing and see how that goes. We'll try it out tomorrow. So if any of you guys watching want to join the server, it's the Booty Bandit server here. They have a Discord as well. It's on my videos on the channel. You can join the Discord there. Some really nice starter items, some starter kits if you all want to use it that way around. It's a free-to-play open server to everyone. No, I don't want to join automatically because that never works. This is Wildcard trying to nerf us now. Just as we're getting to the end of our build, they're trying to nerf us. We did 4-hour streams before on Valguero and we never had issues. This is all fairly new over the maybe last week and a half or so. Very annoying though, very annoying. Alright, there we go. Back in the game. Alright, base is still rendering in. All of our skins don't render in once we... Well, the custom skins, they don't render in as soon as we come in. Like, see? That structure just looks... You know, if I'm being honest, it doesn't look bad. Full metal either. I mean, with the tribe tower like that, it doesn't look bad. Yeah, man, did we put all of the skins for nothing? Because that looks nice. It'll refresh the skin soon and sort itself out. Let's go ahead and grab the rest of the items. So we had this, we had that, and we are looking at the tech bunker, I believe. I don't know if we would have a use for the tech bunker now though, because you know we're building above ground. If we're doing the tech bunker, we'd be building completely underground for it to actually be worth it. Maybe when we do our playthrough on Lost Colonies, we go tech bunker with it. No, I don't want the Acatina pace. I wanted the tech elevator. Oh, this is the ASR televator. And now I have the CS version, so I don't know how different this is going to be. If it's still going to work the same way. Hopefully it does. The ASR one is very handy. Wow, is it dark in here? Because the skins haven't loaded in yet. See, it picks up as custom skin. It's just not loading in yet. Let's head out. Let's let those skins load in. And we've got the top skin here that's loaded. There we go. That's a lot better. Now, let me do it in this corner here. So we're gonna pick that up. And we're gonna replace it with our tech elevator. Oh, this should work the same. Alright, come down here, and it's gonna be the one in this corner. Oh, that's a metal foundation, so we can't put it in the corner. Okay, I need to pick this up. Dude, can you fly? Get a jetpack, you need to fly. Alright, let's do that. Come on over here. Let's go ahead and put this one back down, and we'll switch out the one here. And not so much in the middle of, or the edge of the base per se. Alright, throw that in there. I'm just going to throw our cosmetic back on here because that got deleted when we picked it up. So here, and no, not that one, this one. This one that we were using. Alright. Switch that out. Now we're coming down to the bottom. And this foundation here becomes our elevator. Boom. And that works perfectly fine. Up and down. Well done. Now let's go on ahead and get the rest of our structures placed in. We can do the extra large one in here as well. Oh, but to align it here is going to be a bit hard. This place like that, let's go through. Yeah, it's going through. Because it's gosh darn huge. So what's going to be our easiest way to place this now, right? Trying to see if I place some sort of a structure Okay, so this is gonna be, that's one out. Do the same on this end. That's one out there. So you can try and centralize it between these pillars that I'm just gonna put down temporarily. Okay, so let's do one more here, and then so this is, that's 5 long, so it needs to centralize with this one in the middle. Trying to centralize myself with it as well. You can do the extra large one. Okay, so I think I'm more or less center with that, even though you guys are setting my butts a lot there. If you just bring it back. This is hard to do. Let's do it like that. Okay, so that's where it collides, and now, right, we're not colliding now. And we do need to rotate it a tad, but I think we'll put to the left here, like that. So now if you rotate it, that should be well enough centralized as we can get it. Let's go ahead and pick up all of our pillars, then we can have a look. Ooh, that was the foundation. Right, it's not colliding with the back, that's perfect. It's giving us some light in here. Okay, now if we're coming in from here, let's get this activated. Where's it? Here we go, super spyglass activated. This is now the center of the door. It's somewhat off. No, I think, look at it from here. How do I centralize my view? It's a bit hard to figure out what's the center of my view, but center is going to be like about here. That's middle-ish. Yeah, I think it's fine. Doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but you know, it's good enough there. Now we can come over here and we can throw in our text storages. We have 5. Maybe we need to craft one more. Yeah, I think we should craft one more text storage, just so it, you know, it looks even. Which one is this one? Text storage. There we go. Oh, can't put element. It's element too far. Let me go and grab it. Yeah, so you see, it's having an issue to pull all the way from here. But okay, once you move the items into the dedicated storage, we won't have that issue. But there will be issues with mainly the gachas. I'm thinking we're trying to get the element being transferred automatically over to that end of the map of the base. But we'll figure it out. We'll see what we need to do. We'll get that sorted out. Alright, text storage. Let's go ahead and place this down. This is the last one that we needed. Oh no! Do you guys see the problem? Do y'all see that on the outside? I hope that's just a temporary visual glitch. But it's reverted some of these back. I'm pretty sure I had all of this. We checked the entire base. All of this was done. We didn't have the no baseboard side of it. We had the double-sided versions. Okay, so that might be an issue. Okay, we're just gonna leave it for now. We're just gonna continue building everything because that's an issue. Damn, man. Looks so good with it like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think of a different plan that we're gonna be using for that. For now, we'll just leave it as is, and we'll sort it out a bit later, another day, maybe tomorrow. Dedicated storage intake. Maybe place it out here, then our dinos can use it as well. Change size, large. Yeah, that works. So whatever dino we need to automatically deposit, just use that, and done. Alright. What else do we have? We have the Mega Lab. Into the Mega Lab on this end here. I'm being honest that the giant replicator makes our Mega Lab look kind of small. It's not exactly the smallest structure, but it makes it look small. Let's put it on the right hand side, because the left hand side of the Mega Lab is the open side of it. So if we place it here, see now it's open to move around there. Not been blocked off from any of the sides. We have our tinkering desk, which can go next to it. The battle rig. This goes on the outside. We enable snapping. Can we snap it to the building? Okay, it's not snapping very well, so let's just disable snapping. And we can just place it somewhere here. Try and get it somewhat centralized to that part of the base. I feel like it's too close there. And it's definitely not straight. It's a bit too close, but it's fine for now. We'll just keep that there. I mean, the more stuff we build here, the more this structure doesn't look as bad, that it's not in the same rotational angle as our main structure. So that's okay. It is one of the things that is going to bother me for the rest of my life. Let's get our lab placed down. The turret goes on the outside. Where do we put this? We just replace the old turrets. Okay. So this is gonna be our new base defender. Enable snapping. There we go. Is it looking at the wrong way? Does this turn? Does it have a 360 firing range? I don't like it looking this way. I feel like it's not gonna work. Let's go ahead and replace that. Yeah, I prefer it that way around, definitely. And now, let's grab some shards. Ooh, 62,000, that's 623 elements in there. So let's go ahead and grab maybe 5,000 shards. Dude. I hope this doesn't damage my buildings, because it is a tech structure, so it would do more damage. Minimum creature target level, maximum creature target level. Okay, that's interesting. Targeting options. Nah, I don't need those. So we're just getting wild creatures. I don't want firing at other people on the server and you're just wasting ammo. Medium. How many bullets did you use? You used 8 bullets there. You used 8 bullets to kill a Lymantria. Okay, the rage is on medium now, so it's not going to fire all the way here. How did you even shoot this here? Unless it died and got blasted off onto the side there. That's what could have happened. Okay, come on in here now. And okay, that tech turret will stay. Our tribute terminal, right? So this is important for moving element out of this map, right? So you can use it for, say, apex drops. Take them in and out of the map. Alpha drops, same thing. Artifacts, you can bring them in, bring them out. It gives you the CS version that you can transfer across maps. So the regular versions of all of these excuse me, the regular version of all of these items aren't transferable, but these versions are. And now this, maybe this can go on the top here. I don't know how big the range is on this. If placed on the top, it's going to reduce the range because the range is going to be in a circular fashion. So if you can just place it in this corner here, it now hits the most of the base that it can. Am I showing range? I am showing range. So let's go have a look at the range on this. Okay, that's a big range. That's a massive range. It hits our entire base essentially. So in here now, with that active, we need to get some healing brews for that to power it. But with that active, we get healed in the base. We get I think it gives us a jump boost and a movement boost as well. Let's just go ahead and hide range there. Now, my Maywing here has a little task to do, and that is to gather a ton of berries so that we can power that up. Oh, you know what I want to add? One of those windmills from the Frontier pack. The windmills that look like they from the west. What was the term for it? I can't get the term right now. But from that time period, that westernish time period, I think that's a better way to phrase it. Just go ahead and clear all of this. Why am I only getting seeds? Okay, now I'm getting everything. Now this should be enough. Not as much as I wanted, but it should be plenty to what we need. Alright, so we need the Tinto berries, we need the Narco berries. We do not need anything else. Alright, buddy. Now this just looks unnatural. Maybe we're just gonna remove the cosmetics on it completely, but I won't do that now. I'll do that maybe tomorrow off stream or something, just so that you guys don't have to endure me going and changing all of that manually. But I'm thinking that's the idea. We just do it raw metal and it could work. Nope, I need these two. Alright, so we're gonna come on over here now. Consumables. We can craft cable in here, which is nice. But crafting and throw this in here. Do we have any more narco berries? We do not. So we need spoiled meat. Just put all of that in. There is a way to Instacraft. There. I forgot that this does that. It has that Instacraft feature. Alright, so we did that. It's also nice that you can craft fertilizer in here. Very convenient. So we have 5,000 of that now. Now unfortunately we don't have the better cooker yet, which means we need to use our industrial one. And our autocraft item is medical brews, which is nice. It doesn't autocraft anything other than medical brews. So that's going to be... it's not going to be a lot. Be like 200 only. That's fine. That'll be enough to power it for now. I just want to grab 10 and put it into the structure and see how long it's going to run for. And then we can judge it from there and how much more we need. Switch that out. Okay. 2 hours only. Oh man, Okay, three hours. Okay, we're gonna be needing a ton more of that. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna be efficient in any way right now. So we're not going to rely on that at the moment, but we let the rest of it craft up. I think once it's all crafted up, we might get like 6 days out of 200 of them once it's all crafted up. We didn't look at our mutating elder claws today, but you know we've been busy with everything else today, so that's fine. Now the tech base, which has terrible cosmetics at the moment. Okay, our incinerator, we need to put that in. This we do not put at the bottom, we place this at the top so that we don't end up using it on the wrong item by mistake. This is gonna go here. So it says deletes anything in place in its inventory. Okay, it does work. I've tested it extensively and it does work. We could create a pillar structure around the entire tribe tower here. Just extend these corners out and then join them all up. Could look interesting. We don't have enough pillars. We don't do that now. Okay, I think this has been a very successful episode. Got everything going here. The only thing left to do now in this area is to move the items into the dedicated storages there, which will take a solid while to do. But a very successful episode nonetheless. Lights, that's another thing that we need to get sorted out. But for today, I think we have succeeded in what we have tried to achieve today. Oh, you know, let me zoom in. Alright, we have our dojo. You guys look around, this is our dojo. Now I am gonna call the stream here for today. We've done a 2.5 hour stream, and yeah, so one thing I don't like is people walking into my room while I'm busy. Right, so and that's why I had to pause there. Anywho, we done a good 2.5 hour stream over there. Today we've achieved what we needed to do. We didn't have as many crashes as yesterday, fortunately. Tomorrow we will try and see, we'll stress test that 2-hour base is what we tried out today, where we only crashed after 2 hour. But I'm looking forward to seeing all of you guys tomorrow. If you'll enjoy the stream, drop a sub, drop a like, and we will be back tomorrow same time as today. And thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'm looking